Fam! GeekGhostGamerTop on the microphone. And fam, what truly makes a fighting game character badass is that their raw power, their untouchable swagger, or the way they effortlessly dominate the screen, leaving a trail of defeated opponents in their wake. For nearly 3 decades, the King of Fighters series has gifted us with an unparalleled roster of iconic, powerful, and undeniably cool individuals. From the very first King of Fighters 94 all the way to the latest King of Fighters 15, this franchise is a masterclass in character design. And today, fam, we're diving deep into the flames, the fists, and the legendary rivalries to bring you our definitive top 10 King of Fighters badass characters. Get ready, fam, because this list is about to be explosive. So join me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Let's not waste any more time. Our countdown of the most badass King of Fighters characters spanning from 94 to 15 begins right now. Kicking off our list at number 10 is LEONA HEIDERN. The stoic, deadly operative of the Ikari warriors is a force to be reckoned with. What makes Leona so badass isn't just her precision combat skills and exploding V-slasher attacks. It's the constant internal battle she fights. Once possessing the terrifying rite of the blood, a dormant Orochi power, Leona's serene demeanor can shatter, unleashing a bloodthirsty berserker. Her silent professionalism contrasted with the raw, uncontrollable power within makes her a deeply compelling and incredible badass character. She's quiet, but when she fights, everyone listens. At number 9, we have the protagonist of the Ash Saga, Ash Crimson. Ash arrived on the scene in King of Fighters 2003, immediately shaking up the status quo with his flamboyant style and green flame abilities. But don't let his seemingly effeminate looks or mischievous grin fool you. Ash is a master manipulator who first stole the Yata mirror from Chizuru Kagura in King of Fighters 2003, then the Yasakani flame from Yori Yagami in King of Fighters 11, then pulling off some truly shocking twists in King of Fighters 13, and then returning in King of Fighters 15. His elegant, almost balletic fighting style, combined with his ruthless effectiveness and the sheer audacity of his plans, solidified him as a unique brand of badass. He was once a villain turned hero, but always on his own terms. Sliding into the 8th spot is K-Dash, the protagonist of the Nest Saga. K-Dash is the definition of a brooding anti-hero. Genetically modified with KUSANAGI's DNA, he wields powerful, uncontrolled flames, as told by Mukai in King of Fighters 2003, and an attitude to match. K-Dash is cynical, doesn't care about being a hero, and is constantly annoyed by pretty much everyone. Yet his raw, signature sunglasses, from his Ein trigger to his chain drive super, and his determination to fight against the very organization that has created him, makes him a completely compelling and incredibly character. He's all about brute force and a cool demeanor, barely containing the explosive power within. Coming in at number 7, we have the first of the 4 heavenly kings of Orochi to appear, GOENITZ. This character truly elevated the boss fighting experience in King of Fighters 96. GOENITZ is terrifyingly calm, even as he conjures up devastating tornadoes and slashes through opponents with invisible wind attacks, with him seemingly returning in King of Fighters 15 to fulfill his master's will, together with Yashiro Nanakase, Chris, and Shermie. His polite demeanor only makes his immense power and unwavering devotion to the Orochi ever more chilling. He effortlessly crushed RUGAL, showcasing a level of power and divine authority that was simply unmatched at that time. GOENITZ is the embodiment of serene, godly destruction. You can't have a King of Fighters list without the original King of the Wolves, Terry Bogard, landing in at number 6. Terry is pure, unadulterated cool. From his iconic hat and sleeveless jacket and his sporadic legendary wolf outfit to his signature power geyser and Buster Wolf. Originally a Fatal Fury protag and making his return into Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, and his legendary friendship rivalry with Street Fighter's Ken, to his legendary status in non-King of Fighters SNK games like Fighting Layer EX and Super Smash Bros. Terry is an icon of fighting games. What makes him so badass isn't just his raw power, it's his unwavering spirit, his street fighting grit, and his commitment to justice. He's always ready for a fight, always helping those in need, and always shouting, "Are you okay?" before he knocks you out. Terry is the aspirational hero we all want to be. Taking the 5th spot is the perennial protagonist, Kyo Kusanagi. Kyo is the face of King of Fighters. Over the years, we've seen him evolve from a cocky high scholar to a seasoned fighter, bearing the weight of his clan's legacy. His signature pyrokinetic attacks, his outfit changes during the Nash saga are instantly recognizable. But it's his grit, his growth, his resilience, and his never say die attitude that cements his badass status. He's faced gods, super soldiers, and world-ending threats, always rising to the challenge. Kyo is the epitome of a true shonen hero, constantly pushing his limits. At number 4, we have the truly despicable and utterly charismatic Geese Howard. While it's primarily a Fatal Fury villain, Geese's presence in KOF is legendary, especially his return in King of Fighters 14 and 15. Geese isn't just powerful, he's intelligent, manipulative, and exudes an aura of pure, sinister authority. His signature Reppuken and Raging Storm moves, combined with his counter-based fighting style, makes him a nightmare to face, including his alternate, Nightmare Geese. To obsession with ancient power scrolls, to power domination, and killing people who he deems weak, like Jeff Bogard. Geese is a villain who knows he's powerful and revels in it. He defines what it means to be a truly dangerous antagonist. Entering our top 3 is the legendary over-the-top antagonist, RUGAL BERNSTEIN. RUGAL sets the standard of fighting game bosses in King of Fighters 94. He collected the bodies of defeated fighters, turns them into statues, and challenges the best of the best purely for sport. His Omega RUGAL form in King of Fighters 98, 2002, and recently King of Fighters 15 is pure terror, combining devastating attacks with unmatched speed, from his legendary Genocide Cutter, DP, to his Kaiser Wave move, and his gigantic pressure super. He's arrogant, supremely powerful, and completely unhinged. RUGAL is the ultimate showman of destruction, a villain so iconic that his mere presence guarantees a truly epic battle. He practically invented being a badass boss in King of Fighters. Our runner-up for the most badass character isn't a single person, but a primal force, Orochi itself. As the main antagonist for the Orochi saga, this ancient entity represents the pure, untamed will of nature, with the intent on wiping humanity clean. Its influence permeates the entire King of Fighters universe and its followers, the Hakeshi, manifesting through powerful beings like GOENITZ and the awakened Iori. The sheer scale of its power, its terrifying design, and the cosmic threat it poses make Orochi the ultimate god-tier badass, with his dying form returning in King of Fighters 15 from splitting from King of Fighters 14's main boss, Verse, raiding resurgence again into the world. It's not just fighting a person, it's fighting a concept, a force of nature. Before going into our number 1 character of the top 10 badass characters in all of King of Fighters, here are some of the honorable mentions for you, the FGC. Take a look. And at number 1, claiming the title for the most badass King of Fighters character is none other than Yori Yagami. Yori exploded into the scene in King of Fighters 95 as Kyo's dark, unpredictable rival, and immediately he captured the hearts of fans worldwide. His vicious, claw-based fighting style in King of Fighters 95 and King of Fighters 13 as Flameless Yori, to his signature purple flames and his utterly chaotic Ride of the Blood transformations are legendary. To the stylish drip from his earlier King of Fighters iterations to the latest outfit in King of Fighters 15, brandishing his guitar coat and jeans. From belittling his opponents, to manipulating them from Billy Khan, to Eiji Kisaragi in King of Fighters 95, to mature and Vice in King of Fighters 96, Yori doesn't just fight for justice, he fights out of primal hatred, a twisted destiny, and a controlled urge to dominate. He is violent, stylish, utterly unpredictable. Yori is pure, unfiltered attitude and raw power, making him the definitive badass of the King of Fighters universe. None embodies the dark, dangerous, and undeniably cool essence of King of Fighters quite like Yori Yagami. Whew! What an incredible journey through some of the powerful and iconic personalities in all of gaming, from the calculated menace of Geese Howard to the primal fury of Orochi and the untamed chaos of Yori Yagami. King of Fighters truly delivered on unforgettable characters. Did your favorite make the cut? Or do you think we missed a crucial badass? Let us know of your top 10 King of Fighters badass characters in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe for more epic fighting game content and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Also check out some of my gaming content. That is it for my take on the top 10 King of Fighters badass characters. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some fighting games. I'll check you guys on the next video. Away!